In this video, I'll show you how to solve the ALEKS problem called setting up a unit reprefix conversion. Now this problem is going to give us a number with units, and it wants us to identify the conversion factors. There's going to be two of them, the conversion factors necessary to change into these new desired units. Now, first thing, most important, the actual number here for me, the negative 3.1 times 10 to the third, that is not necessary for solving this problem. So you can just ignore that. Also, if you take a look at this problem, one of the units that you're starting with is not going to change through the problem. So for me, it's this Newton unit. I'm not changing that unit at all. So you can also ignore that for a minute if you want to. And we can see that in this problem, I'm being asked to show how you would convert from centimeters into millimeters. This is a unit, ALEKS is calling it a unit reprefix. So I'm going to get rid of that little blacked out spot right there for a second. And what I'm going to do, actually, I'm just going to rewrite the whole entire thing. So ALEKS is not actually asking us to perform this unit conversion. It just wants us to identify the conversion factor that would be necessary. So when we are converting from one prefixed metric unit into another prefixed metric unit, especially when you're new to the process of unit conversions, it is usually easier to convert from the prefixed unit into a non-prefixed unit. So in this problem, that means the easiest route is going to be for me to convert from centimeters into meters, not to try to convert directly from centimeters into millimeters. And then once I convert into meters, I'm going to do one more conversion from meters into millimeters. And if you're super familiar with the metric system, you may have no problem doing this all in one step, but if you're learning how to do this, if you're pretty new to it, it's definitely easier to do it in 2 steps. You're less likely to make a mistake if you do it in 2 steps. So we're going to do a 2-step conversion. The first thing that we're going to do is convert centimeters into meters. Because centimeters are the unit that I'm trying to get rid of. I want, in my conversion factor, I want the centimeter unit to be on opposite side from where it is originally. Right now it's on the bottom side of the fraction, so that means that I want that centimeter unit to be up on the top of this unit conversion fraction. That way the centimeter units can cancel. And remember, I'm trying to convert into units of meters. That's my first step right there. It is helpful if you pull open ALEKS's table of SI prefixes. It's going to be over here in the data tab, and then look for SI prefixes. Pull that right up, just so that we can reference what centi represents. Centi is the prefix that represents 10 to the minus 2. So that means 1 centi of anything is 10 to the minus 2. 1 centimeter is 10 to the minus 2 meters. So that's the first step of the conversion process. We've got that done. And we can go ahead and just kind of cross off those centimeter units as a reminder. Now, the next step of the process, we're going to go from meters into millimeters. So that means we need a second conversion factor. In this second conversion factor, we're trying to get rid of the meter unit. So in our conversion factor, we want the meter unit to be on the opposite side from where it is originally. Originally, the meter unit is down in the bottom. So in our conversion factor, we want it up top. Our desired unit, millimeter, we're going to put down there. We're going to go to ALEKS's table of prefixes. We can see that milli is the prefix that means 10 to the minus 3. That means 1 milli of anything is 10 to the minus 3. Take a look at how those meter units cancel. And we have performed both steps of the conversion. So in this problem, in terms of what is the solution to this problem, all ALEKS wants us to do is fill in the missing parts of the equation. It just wants us to fill in the conversion factors. Let me erase this stuff because not going to have lines drawn through it. So this right here is the answer to the problem. This, you're just going to insert it or type it into this box right here. There's a spot where you can use that for the multiplication sign. So you can use fraction, enter in the different parts of your fraction. Here's how you're going to enter in the 10 to the minus 2. Don't forget to include the units. That's absolutely essential part of your answer. All of this is just going to be fit into that box right there.